Welcome, everybody, to another... presentation of the NBA. Guards taking... Center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior-based to perimeter-dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher-scoring style of game.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. A deep three. The rebound by Murray.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Claxton up top. Hits the target from 18 feet.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Bay with a screen. Young, the pass to Bay. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Back to Bay. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Knocks down the long J.
I like how Murray pushes the pace, pulling up for the shot right off the pass.
For three, and the basket by Bridges.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Bay. He got a piece of it. Now Finney-Smith. Now Johnson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Young way outside. That three's off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Claxton. Off target from outside. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Hunter with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. It's tipped. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Claxton passes to Dinwiddie. From the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Okongwu finds Hunter. 4-3. That shot missing. The Nets have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Dinwiddie against Young. Claxton passes to Bridges. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 6.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfish. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Okongwu, a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Young. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And both free throws good for Young.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Left side, Finney-Smith. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
The Hawks leading. Young looking around. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. .55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Bay from long range. Claxton with the rebound. And Brooklyn shooting 33% in the first quarter. Bridges outside. And there's the lob. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Young. From behind the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Finney-Smith a screen. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Young from long range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now here's Young. Pass to Bay. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Bay's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. Yeah, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Claxton. Hunter covering. Claxton passes to Finney-Smith. Launches it. They get it again. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Finney-Smith a screen. Back to Bridges. Fires from deep. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Okongwu, a screen on Dinwiddie. There's Young with the three. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
The three. Claxton can't get it to go.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Great open look there. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Here's Finney-Smith. Sends it home from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Yep, that one goes.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Outside Mills. Pass to Griffin. Capella, screen on Walker. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Thomas. The fader. Griffin pulls down the board. On the push, here comes Atlanta. There's Bogdanovich with the three. No luck on that one. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Pass to Thomas. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Watford with a screen. Walker for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Out left to the wing. Outside Mills. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
We've got Patrick Mills, Clint Capella out there with Johnson. Then there's A.J. Griffin, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Simmons. There's the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Griffin's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. Left side Simmons. Ooh, excellent D there from Mills. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Johnson finds Mills. Bogdanovich on the wing. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Walker for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Walker's got 6.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Pass to Thomas. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Bogdanovich from long range hits a three-pointer. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Walker for three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Griffin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. The Nets have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. To halt the run. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. That one on Capella.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Screen by Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
The 3. Griffin finds Johnson out to the right wing. Griffin with it. Johnson a screen on Walker. And here's Griffin outside. And he can't get that one. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy. And West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Yeah, that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Count that one. Simmons has got 5 points.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Walker passes to Simmons. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
This is why you got to be right up on Bogdanovich, because he can torch you with the pull-up J.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The shot by Watford, no good. And Lonnie Walker's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Bogdanovich against Bridges. Fires the three. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Johnson. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Johnson's got his 2nd basket.
Just look at how fast Johnson gets down the floor. Fantastic at scoring in transition.
2 on the clock with 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. Here's Bridges after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray getting out on the break. He is so quick. You are not catching him when he's out there.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Can they get it? Sinks the tray.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Murray passes to Bay. Puts up a deep 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. From about 19. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Young. Now here's Okongwu. Launches a 3. Counted from distance.
And far from the best shot. But all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The offensive rebound. Bay goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And a deep 3 from Young. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep 3-point land. Bridges misses.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Murray passes to Young. No good. A bit long that time.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Dinwiddie outside. Finney-Smith a screen. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Here's Finney Smith. They grab their own miss. Out to Bridges. Puts up a three. Buries it from three.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now here's Claxton. Outside Finney Smith. Lets the three fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Yes, it's good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now here's Claxton. Takes the three. Goes back up. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Brooklyn.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And a deep three from Young. The long distance three is buried. And the Hawks lead by 19.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Gets the bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
This is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Alex Caruso out there with ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Atlanta. Young from deep three-point range. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. A wide open look here for Caruso. Pass the ball. LaVine against Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Hawks.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Stolen by LaVine. Vucevic with it. Okongwu covering. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. There's Ball with the 3. Kick out to LaVine. And he drives in, and he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
There's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now here's Murray. Young from outside. Okongwu finds Young. Back to Okongwu. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable. Just a walking bucket. And there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
And here is Caruso. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. Ball to pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Hunter. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Bay against DeRozan. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Some verticality out there from DeJounte Murray as he rises up.
Bulls trail by 5. The drive-by Ball. And the layup is good. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ball against Murray. Back to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's Vucevic. Connects from three-point range.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Wide open look here for Murray. And Young kicks to Hunter. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
LaVine sets the screen for Caruso. Another 3 for Chicago.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Great positioning on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Young pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on LaVine. Bangs home the trifecta. Hunter's got 6.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
Caruso kicks to LaVine. Vucevic a screen on Hunter. Here's LaVine. The kick out to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. From deep. Outside DeRozan. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For three, Levine. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. For three, Murray. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Hawks lead by 3. We'll be back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. DeRozan out there with Levine, and it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Really left alone that time. He's got 9.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step. Well, when Bay is coming at you like that with that kind of momentum, tough for the defense to interfere.
DeRozan a screen on Murray. A second chance effort. DeRozan with a screen for Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan's shot is good.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Okongwu. No good on the 3. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. White the pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Terry. Clock at 6. Here's White. Offline with his 3. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
White wide open. He fires. They get it again. And Drummond is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Bogdanovich finds Johnson. Back to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 4. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down. Hey, the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mills passes to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on White. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Largely a shoot-first guy, but Mills does have solid court vision and passing ability, which you saw right there.
Fade away. Here's Drummond. Oh! And the jam by Drummond.
And Drummond not wasting an opportunity to throw down another.
Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. At the top of the key, Capella. Here's Griffin, and there's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both free throws good from Griffin. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's White. No scoring in this one. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now here's Mills. D right on him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Andre Drummond.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Bogdanovich. From downtown. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Alex Caruso with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Mills. And it's Griffin. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And it's White missing. Atlanta leading by 7.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Bogdanovich against Terry. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Tips it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his first points of the game.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
White dishes to Williams. Drummond, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Here's Mills. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mills has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And White kicks to Craig. Back to White. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So for the Bulls. Murray, good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Caruso. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. Down by 15. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Murray, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The offensive rebound. And Vucevic kicks the ball. DeRozan a screen on Murray. Ball, no good. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 13.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game. And Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
And Young kicks to Bay. Fires the three. Ball with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The Hawks making a switch here. Mills is checked in. For three, Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from three at a great clip over his career.
Bay wide open, and he fired. No good, unable to end this run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball kicks to Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bay with a screen on Caruso. Atlanta again missing. Inside, here's DeRozan. Just 3 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good.
Frustrating to go up against Sadiq Bey on defense. He's got length.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got DeRozan, Alex Caruso out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the 3 spot. Pick by Vucevic. Ball from long range. Hunter grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
The basketball. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Capella with a screen on Ball. And it's Capella missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Patty Mills. Fast break, the Hawks. And here's Young from the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Hunter against Levine. Into the lane. Rebound Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hunter kicks to Bay. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Murray the pass to Bay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like seeing Bay active on the inside, attracting the defense's attention in the process.
He hits the second from the line.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Ball against Young. Passes it to Levine. From past the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And it feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
Here's Caruso. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta leading by 5. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Lets it go from deep. Young's shot is good.
If you're going to allow Trey to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
Levine sets the screen for Caruso. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Here's Young. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Levine's shot is off. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 7. And it's off from 3-point range. Ball finds Vucevic. DeRozan with it. Caruso looking for an opening. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Murray's athleticism helping him navigate his way to the basket that time in aggressive play.
Ball from long range. And again, Chicago. No good. Atlanta leading by 9. Feeds to Murray. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeJounte Murray.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball sets a screen for Caruso. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Stolen by Levine. Ball from long range. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. Pass to Mills. Over ball. It's good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
For some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, BA, in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams and Vucevic control the inside. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
And this is why you take away the drive. Doesn't matter. This guy's got such a balanced offensive game. The jumper's good.
From deep, Johnson. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ball outside. Back to Vucevic. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team
The 3 from DeRozan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
But DeMar DeRozan from range. Look out, folks. This guy was built to score.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it. Those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, DeRozan finds Ball. Spins. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Oh, nice D from Walker. Bridges passes to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. For 3, Bridges. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
Both free throws good from LaVine.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Walker passes to Finney Smith. Now here's Claxton, and Vucevic over to help. Outside Walker. And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Fast break, Brooklyn. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 to fall.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Ball against Walker. Beyond the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Opportunistic right there by Finney-Smith. He's got to be a threat offensively. Made jump shot is good.
Ball taking his time here. 3-pointer. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Finney-Smith, a screen. 3-pointer, Bridges. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 7. Pass to Williams. And here's Levine. Driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Walker for 3. Sinks it from distance.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Williams, a screen on Bridges. And stolen by Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Fades. They get it back. The kick out to Walker. Claxton passes to Walker. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And the Nets get it back. From the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that's the attacking style of DeMar DeRozan, and it's why he gets to the free throw line with such frequency. He's such a hard driver.
Brooklyn trailing. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Walker passes to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
The Bulls with another miss.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Screen by Claxton. Walker for 3. It could go. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're
Previous play is
certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That's a nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls out in front, leading by 1, and will return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
We've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Walker, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Pass to Williams. From outside the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
For 3, Bridges. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Claxton's gotten his second bucket.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Tries the spin move. Picked by Vucevic. The 3 from Ball. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. Vucevic's shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. Pass to Walker. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Vucevic in the post. And on Claxton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ball against Bridges. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. This one for 3. Offensive board. The kick out to Johnson. Fires for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Here's Levine. Oh, Levine! Pretty.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Bridges. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Bridges has got 5, and we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Three-pointer, Bridges. We've got 1:48 left in the second. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent read by Finney Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Here's Levine for 3. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Vucevic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And here's Caruso outside, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
There's a screen. Simmons with it. Now guarded by White. For 3, Dinwiddie. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The Nets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. The 3 is up. And slam dunk by Simmons.
When you're 6'11" and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He buries it from 3. Caruso's got 6 points. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against White. Here's Watford. Here's Sharp. Pass to Thomas. From deep. Second chance shot. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Torrey Craig's. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Terry in it to 3.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
For 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands, he's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
White, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
On target from range. Dinwiddie's got 6.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
White for 3. No luck on that one. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Simmons, the pass to Sharp. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Simmons with a screen on Craig to the paint. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Dinwiddie. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Now you see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
And it's Caruso on the tape. White for three. Knocks down the triple. White's got 9 points now in the second half.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Thomas. Picked it out of midair. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. White with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Craig with the screen. And here's Caruso outside. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Watford with a screen. For three, Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Craig, great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 9.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 4-3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And stolen by Caruso. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, this is year 3 with coaches in team-branded attire, and you ask them, they're in no rush to go back to the suits. The Heat's Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "There's so much less to think about. I used to hate those dress shoes." The Pistons' Monty Williams said, quote, "None of us can dress. That dry cleaning bill is gone, and you can pack in one bag." Brian?
Hey, that sounds pretty good, Allie. Thank you. Craig passes to Drummond. Clock at 6. Caruso with it. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Caruso outside. Terry, the pass to Caruso. White for 3. The 3. And Watford pulls it down.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Simmons. Pass to Sharp. The kick out to Simmons. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. Now here's White. He's got 9. Craig with a screen. And stolen by Simmons. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, appearing in control. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
We love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. The 3 from Ball. That one doesn't drop. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Hits the trifecta.
How about the acceleration of DeRozan on the break? Just beats everyone down the floor for an easy opportunity.
Inside. Walker passes to Claxton. DeRozan against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Walker. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Levine against Bridges. They get the rebound. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Now Levine. Another shot. Battles for the finish. Zach LaVine.
Well, Levine able to take on the contact there and still finish. That's a tough shot.
Finney Smith, a screen for 3. Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
On up the court. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Outside Finney Smith. The 3 is up. Johnson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 2-point Chicago lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And that doesn't go either for Levine. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Finney Smith's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Ball with it. Pass to Levine. Now here's DeRozan. He's marked by Finney Smith. Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Walker's shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. A rebound by Bridges. The Nets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Screen by Claxton to take the lead. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
A deep 3 from Ball. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. For Brooklyn, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Finney Smith. Johnson a screen on Ball. Here's Claxton. Walker for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Levine. And Levine throw it down.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Stolen by Ball. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. From deep. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And the Nets with possession here. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Back to Walker. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets. Pulling it.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Young's shot is good.
This is why they call him Ice Trey, because he is so cold as he nails these threes.
Passes it to Bridges. The three. Knocks down the three ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Young kicks to Bay. It's hauled in by Claxton.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And we know Sadiq Bey is a reliable player on offense, but at times, Smitty, he's exceeded that.
Oh yeah, Sadiq Bey can have a big night when his confidence is really flowing and he's not shying away from big shots.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray outside. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got 6 points.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Great look, but off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And stolen by Murray. And they're pushing it up. Young for three. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. A fader. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Leave a gap that size, and Trae Young will spot it, and then he'll exploit it.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
To the right side. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Definitely a shot guys are using more these days. Trae Young getting to his mid-range action.
Fires for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Okongwu with a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Young from the arc. Another shot. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
Trae is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
Down low. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Murray. Pass to Young from deep three-point territory. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And there it is for him. Claxton's got his second bucket.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
He rifled that one in from distance.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Bay with the screen for Young. Launches it. Another three for Atlanta.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a comfortable. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Also Johnson out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Young with the ball. Bridges covering. A nice shot by Young. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Young fires away from outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets trail by 11. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Young with no one around. That three off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nets. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Back to Bay. Okongwu with the screen for Bay. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
I like out on the floor, Saddiq Bey gives you everything he's got. Coach has to love having a player who is so determined to leave his mark on the game.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges inside the three-point line. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball. Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Dinwiddie finds Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 9. Young with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Shots good from Young.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Claxton. And again, unable to change momentum here. Young outside. Pass to Bay. The three. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Bay. Young's got 38 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
It's up a 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Bridges passes to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's the pass to Finney Smith. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot.
With some well-needed scoring, he stops a 13-0 run by Atlanta.
Okongwu with a screen on Dinwiddie. Young dishes to Murray. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Nets.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Passes to Johnson. Back to Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Okongwu with the screen for Young. There's the three. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 44.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Young outside. Okongwu kicks to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Bridges for three. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. Young for three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we finished one half of basketball. Hawks lead by 13. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Clint Capella. Johnson is out there with Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Mills in at the 1 spot. Thomas gets a wide open look. Can't nail the jumper. The Hawks leading by 13. Pass to Mills. Capella with a screen on Smith. Mills finds Capella. Here's Mills. Pass to Johnson. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Here's Smith. Drops in the layup for 2. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
To the left wing. Beyond the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And the dunk by Smith.
The timing and anticipation from Smith, looking more committed on defense, an encouraging sign.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Walker, the pass to Sharp. Back to Walker. Griffin with the steal. The three from Mills. Another three for Atlanta.
Not the most natural ball handler. This is what Mills prefers to do. Catch and shoot.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Atlanta. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Griffin dishes to Johnson. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Bogdanovich against Thomas. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Confident on the take. I like watching Bogey knife inside.
Smith the pass to Sharp. Here's Watford, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
And the second free throw, good. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Right side, Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Shots good by Walker.
Love that response from Walker. What a competitive player.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. To the inside. Outside for Griffin. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Griffin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And a wide open look for Simmons. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Atlanta's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Griffin trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And we talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
That one misses. Fires from way outside. And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Simmons is out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Walker. And it's Watford in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Sharp, the pass to Walker. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
Well, Walker loves to find these opportunities. He looks for chances to light you up at the arc.
Outside Griffin. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And it's Simmons penetrating. And they recover it. Sharp the pass to Watford. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Too much for the defense to handle. Capella playing through the whistle.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and did a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
In the corner, Bay with it. Capella sends a screen for Bay. And here's Young from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 47 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
There's the triple. Young's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Kicks to Capella. Young looking around. Hunter on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Hunter's got himself on the board with three there.
Some make it look easier than others from the corner. Hunter looking smooth.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray finds Young. Back to Murray. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bridges against Murray. And the pass to Young. Lets it go with a three. And the three ball is good. Young's got 50 points.
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Atlanta.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Net shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots the three. It's good from long range.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And here's Young. Puts up a deep three. No good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big mark. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. They and Okongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Young against Caruso. Here's DeRozan. Wide open. And the jumper is on the mark.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Murray finds Bay. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Vucevic, the pass to Caruso. Stolen by Young. It's a one-on-one situation. And here's Hunter from the arc. Ball with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Here's Levine for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Okongwu with screen on Ball. To the left wing. Okongwu has the open look. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Murray from outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Caruso outside. Levine surveys the D. And there's the drive. Out to the wing. The 3 from Ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Bay with a screen. On the wing, Bay. The 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ball, a screen on Murray. Here's Caruso. And there's another one for the Bulls. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From deep three-point range, Murray, no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Levine for 3. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vuce does.
Bay with a screen on Ball. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Chicago's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's Caruso outside. And no good. For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Okongwu. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Ball outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Murray's shot is good.
The expanding range of DeJounte Murray. Woo.
And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. 3-point lead. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Okongwu finds Bay. The 3 ball. They get it back. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Okongwu.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Chicago leading. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Bay. Here's Ball. Rejected by Okongwu. They set a pick. Here's Levine for three. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8 points now.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Young can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
Young, the pass to Bay. Back to Young. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's Caruso outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Murray for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shoots. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got 6.
Smart bucket from DeMar, looking for chances to run.
Young against Caruso. Yep, count it.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Caruso outside. Three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, there will always be players looking to change teams, but Commissioner Silver said, quote, when a player asks to be moved, it has a ripple effect. Lots of other players are impacted by that as well. It's one of those issues that we intend to discuss and see if there are remedies for this. Brian, interesting to see what comes of those talks.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. All right, Allie, good stuff. Well, the Hawks shooting around 41%. Young from long range. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Ball passes to Caruso. Puts it up. And that's collected by Trae Young. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Hunter. And that one's long. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. DeRozan finds Levine. From downtown. And Bay pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And he makes it. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
There's Young with the 3. Offensive rebound, out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. A line change here for Chicago. Atlanta making some changes here. A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. White against Mills. Back to White. Drummond to screen on Mills. Here's White, and he buries his first look. 1:33 left in the first half of this game. Back to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Drummond to screen on Mills, and they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Mills, the pass to Capella. And the layup is good. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
White drives in. Let's go with a three. Second chance effort. And the jam by Drummond.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Mills. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kobe White picks one up. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Atlanta, Patrick Mills.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Drummond to screen on Mills. Back to White. From behind the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Bogdanovich. And he hits it to tie the game.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
It's all tied in Chicago. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Trae Young.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. A.J. Griffin out there with Johnson. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Capella in at the 5. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. Their conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Griffin. Murray's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Trae Young in for Mills. And Vucevic slams it in.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
On the wing, Murray, pounded by Ball. Johnson for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Sinks it from distance.
I like how Murray pushes the pace, pulling up for the shot right off the pass.
Caruso against Murray. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 8 rebounds in the game. There's the triple. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist from Okongwu.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent consistent players from long range.
Murray against Levine from downtown at the arc. Zach Levine.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A clear look for Murray. And again, it's Atlanta.
From 3 points per game as a rookie to a night like tonight, Murray has molded himself into a primary scorer in this league.
White for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the middle. Hunter passes to Young. Tries it from 16. That's good on the jumper. And now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Williams a screen on Young. Pass to Drummond. Back to White. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Over to the wing. Picked by Murray. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Murray from outside. Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Picked by Murray. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Johnson a screen on White. Here's Young. Silky smooth from Trae Young.
When you're the size of Young, the floater is your friend. Nice touch, young man.
It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Murray. Hunter with the ball. Johnson a screen on Craig. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Basket's good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Murray. Drummond grabs the miss.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's White going inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now Drummond. Outside, Williams. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks leading. We've got Kobe White, Torrey Craig out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Terry in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Johnson. From outside the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. DeRozan finds some space. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Griffin. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Ball. Sinks the tray.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Johnson a screen on Caruso. Pass to Griffin. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Ball against Mills. Outside for Levine. To take the lead. Rebounded by Johnson. And the Hawks shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Bogdanovich from long range. The offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And he can't jam it through.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
For Atlanta, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. From deep three-point land. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Inside. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
DeRozan, a screen on Griffin to the paint. Pass to Vucevic. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 3.
You gotta love the response by Vuce. That's how you get your revenge.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Caruso misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Caruso against Murray. Here's the 3. And Caruso, good for 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Pass to Okongwu. No good there, off the double clutch.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's DeRozan. DeRozan, right in the heart of the D.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother them all.
Now Bay. Outside Young. Five on the clock. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
On the wing, Caruso. Fires for 3. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Inside. On the wing, Caruso. Over Murray. Caruso misses. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Trailing by 5. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. The 3. That shot off. Up top, Levine. Hunter covering. Outside, Levine. And here's Caruso outside. Okongwu with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Young, the pass to Hunter. Okongwu, a screen on Levine. Young drives it in. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Hunter. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a
Very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now Vucevic, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. He was all alone on that one. Bulls got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Levine. Driving to the basket, and he can't jam it through. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's Finney-Smith, and a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Caruso. Levine, a screen on Bridges. Caruso, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Dinwiddie for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball finds DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine inside the three-point line. Jump shot is good.
Great elevation on the J. Levine becoming more and more consistent with that.
They set the screen. Dinwiddie for three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball kicks to Caruso. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent. I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's Claxton, banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Finney Smith with it. DeRozan defending. Second shot opportunity. And Finney Smith gets it to go. 1:02 left to play in the first. Ball against Dinwiddie. And it's in there. Ball's got 11 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Caruso, the pass to Ball. DeRozan with a screen for Ball. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Bridges with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic. Ball, the pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first.
Now, DeMar DeRozan remains a remarkable offensive talent. He has now crossed that remarkable 20,000 career point club.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Chicago Bulls. He comes away with 11 points. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the game. Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Caruso. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Deflects the pass. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Gets a nice look, and that one is good. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
How pretty was that turnaround? That is one of the slick moves in the business.
DeRozan, a screen on Dinwiddie. There's Ball with the three. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. In the corner, it's Bridges for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it. Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Bridges for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Nets trail by 3. Dinwiddie outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Bridges for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Caruso. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Johnson against Levine. Ball with a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 14.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Bridges misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Levine against Johnson. And Levine, here we go. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Bridges dishes to Johnson. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
The 3, another 3 for Chicago.
So accurate from the field and from the free throw line. Levine can score in all sorts of ways.
Bridges outside. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Off target with his 3.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. It's tipped, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Terry's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Simmons passes to Walker. Back to Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
He's off on the second. Now here's White. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got White. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Terry in at the shooting guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Fires from deep. And the Bulls another 3.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
And here's Walker outside. They get the rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Craig passes to Drummond. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams has a screen for White. It's good. White's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Drummond kicks to White. This one for 3. Cracks in the tray. White's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Walker's shot is off. Chicago leading by 14. White with it. He's got 11. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Drummond. The rebound by Sharp.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, D.A. Thank you. The kick out to Walker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. White the pass to Drummond. To the middle, 6 to shoot. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons on the wing. Watford passes to Sharp. Walker with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got 6 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
White dishes to Terry. Spins. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Walker kicks to Smith. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
Outside for Simmons. The pass to Watford. And stolen by Drummond. Terry with it. He's picked up by Walker. Drummond sets the screen for White. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 11. Simmons feeling it out a bit.
At 6'11", this guy is very difficult to get a quality contest. Ben Simmons does a nice job drawing contact.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Ben Simmons.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Bulls leading by 10. Nobody near Williams. Out to White. Pass to Williams. Back to White. 5 on the clock.
You got it. Come on.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Williams sets a screen for White. No good with the triple. Here's Simmons. Passes it to Watford. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Walker. He's out there with Smith. Sharp out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Watford in at the 4. Out to DeRozan. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson finds Finney Smith. Launches a 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Finney Smith's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bean passes to Caruso. There's the triple. Back to Levine. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Now Bridges. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break, Chicago.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. The pass to Claxton. Bridges, right side. Dinwiddie passes to Finney Smith. Fades. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Vucevic a screen on Johnson. Levine. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Finney Smith with it. Stolen by Ball. DeRozan for three. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Levine against Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Levine sets the screen for Caruso. No good on the three. Nets trail by 11. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Claxton. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Caruso. Tries the spin move. Outside DeRozan. From deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Well, head to the line for 3 free throws.
But we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
3 shots.
And he nails the third. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. The three. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Chicago.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lonzo Ball.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
The Nets need to get a shot off here. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Caruso finds DeRozan. And here is Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ball. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The tray. Levine. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, reading the miss, Levine comes flying in for the emphatic jam.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.